light on.
There. That's my start. We're back. Right. Mark my words. Here with Eli. And we're kind of going through a little bit of history, I guess. This is where it went, and this is my question. You go back to, let's say, 2000. Let's just go 7 years. Let's go 2015. Where were we in 2015? Were we with the Comanche yet?
Yes.
Good fucking God, that's too long. All right, let's go back to 2010. Were you in this league yet? Not yet.
I might have been on the fight. What was the team Boosie?
The Hazleton Devils.
The Devils was popping.
Was it? I remember that day. That was a tough.
Might have been.
That was a
Yo,
tough
I'm glad you brought this up because these dudes that are on Hazleton be hitting me with the my old Mustang. They don't know about my history.
That's real old. It's real old. We're here a long time. That was, man, Isaiah Odom. Rob Bradley was on that team, yo.
5-5.
I remember Rob Bradley playing. Listen, I have still the best things to. I remember meeting Rob Bradley. I remember watching him. The first time I met him was that day at the Hazleton. At nothing, I felt like he was like, eh. And then I remember seeing him on the Reapers. You guys played the Cyclones at your Beaver Meadows field. And dude, he took his shit off in the middle of the game. Like he was cursing at everybody.
He's wild. He's wild.
I remember I thought to myself that I was like, I remember even I looked at Monk. I think I have it on film because I was filming the game. And I turned to Monk and I was like, see, I can't play. Like, these are the kind of guys like I can't play with. And then
that's that WWE shit, man. Sorry, we grew up watching WWF.
He was on the Comanche then when we came there. And I saw him and I said to Monk's like, what do you? So this is where we got cut off. And this is where I wanted to explain the story of how it all went. But the funny thing that you said is how, I mean, the split of the Summit Hill Tigers, not only that, but if I go back and I say, when I got Tim McFarland in this league, bro, I've known Timmy since I've been 5. Okay. Like I can't explain to you how long we've been like family. And I remember going and he's not an easy person to get up to go do things like work wise. Right.
So he's just talent.
Bro, I would have to go in his house and I would knock on his door for like 10 minutes. And then his mom would be like, Mark, just come in. Like, what are you doing? He's upstairs sleeping. So I would have to go in. Sometimes his dogs were there and they were big pit bulls. So I didn't know what I was going to do there. But I would always wake him up. He would be half asleep getting in the car. He would go out and ball out every practice, every game. It didn't matter.
Just wake up and use his talent.
But the fact that where this league has expanded, like you said, we left the Thunder to go to the Tigers, which after 1 year and they split, that created the Breaker Boys and the Reapers. And I think of the amount of talent from those two that sort of to flow throughout the league. Look at DJ played for the Reapers, right?
Right? And that was the year I was in jail.
No, that was early. That was early Reapers. That was young DJ before he was DJ.
DJ who?
Farrell.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So like
I was thinking JD.
This is maybe the best corner to ever play in this league started there. I mean, people don't understand like the amount of
the Reapers are Andy Reid.
I think the Breaker Boys like
Brock, them two,
Damian, Steckel, like these were pretty formidable players. Went to the shot. I mean, even now Brock's still going, right?
On the Warriors, I had Steckel on the Warriors.
You had Brock. You had Damian on the Warriors. You had
Brock. I had Brock and Steckel. Yeah.
So I just think that people don't quite understand the way
it goes deep.
Bold, yes.
It runs deep, bro. But let's talk about today. Let's talk about right now.
All right. Well, I'm going to tell you right now.
Let's talk about, is J.R. Taylor playing?
Yeah.
All right.
He's playing, and they have new ownership.
But who?
It's the Maniacs ownership.
They're running Wildcats now.
Yes. So like,
I like that owner.
Me too.
I like the
remember
owner
you would go to the games at the Maniacs. You'd have like a fucking
cookout.
It was never fighting, and that's the problem the Wildcats had.
I like their owner. Yep.
So,
they're smooth. They snuck in the back door.
Well,
they snuck in the back door.
Does that allow them to compete?
Bro, if you have J.R. Taylor, you're competing.
Pierce what are we talking? Really good,
bro. He's that nice.
I agree with you.
He's that nice.
He's that much of a grown man compared to other people.
Man, call it his past life. Call it what he's been through. It is what it is. I don't know how old he is. I don't know if he's in his late 30s, early 20s.
I think he's like 40s. 28, but he looks like he's 43.
Bro, that's an like old soul. That's an old soul that's running down on everybody. Everyone owes him money. Everybody owes him money, dog. Everybody owes him money. It's that simple. Everybody owes that man money.
All right. I'm gonna write this down. So you're saying we only got Vikings?
We got 1.5 teams in the mountain. That's what I'm talking about.
You're gonna give them a half team.
You got 1.5 teams.
So it's Vikings and just Wild, no Cat.
Who else you got?
Just Wild, no Cat.
Who else is over? I don't even know who else is over there.
You got if LaShawn Brown is with the Tomahawks, you have
that's the other half. What are we talking about? I'm keeping it honest with you, bro.
Okay. So
look, if LaShawn Brown ran or did anything grown, I'm not taking his grown man from him. I'm talking football, not real life.
Right.
If he was anything like J.R. Taylor, let's just put it this way. We all wish we had a J.R. Taylor on our team. But go ahead. That's the only name I'm going to bring up from the mountain. You got the Kings right now. The Vikings. Okay? They're running shit.
I don't think it's going to be that hard for them, like you said, unless
it's not going to be that hard. They got that dude on the D line from the what's his name?
Warner.
What's that dude's name? He looks like him. Yeah. He looks like the really Liver King on. You know who the Liver King is on Instagram?
Yeah.
That's him. Yeah. He's playing for the Vikings, bro. D line. Dude's a monster.
What happened? All right, let me ask you this. Just hypothetically, what happens if they do realign and they kick the Comanche back over?
I want them to.
Of course you want.
I want them to do that.
Of course you.
You kick the Comanche back over, then you got your rivalry. You got it that you always had, that you've had the past couple of years. Nothing would change. It would go right back to normal. The Vikings still beat the Comanche, and that's our team. That's my team. I fuck with the Comanche, dog. I fuck with Monk. But you can't stop what Thor got going right now. That Liver King.
So the only shot to stop Thor is Medina?
Nah, bro.
Or is Medina done? It sounds like you're saying let's just
because look, the valley is all up for grabs. So you got, I'm not saying Medina. I'm saying the Cyclones. You got the Cyclones that got some of the players from the Hitmen, that got some of the players from surrounding towns, right? Like I know Delron. You know Delron?
Yeah.
All right. So Delron used to play for the Warriors. They went to the Diamondbacks. Yeah. He was the OC for the Diamondbacks, right?
Yeah.
Just for the guys, for the people that don't know. I always told him he's a Cyclone, that he should play for the Cyclones. I always told him that. But I don't know if he's going to make that travel. But if they picked him up, You gotta remember, bro. If the Cyclones pick up just one talented dude, J.R. Taylor, they're running shit for years. They've been running shit for years. So I hope they didn't pick nobody up. I hope their flame's dying out. Medina's not going nowhere unless it's that Philadelphia team they're making in 2024 for arena football.
Who?
That's the only team I see Medina going to or leaving the GEFA or retiring from the GEFA. If he goes to arena for that Philly team in 2024.
I think he just retires, but I mean, I don't know.
You can't say. You can't say.
I'm done now. I don't want him to stop. Like, I'm done. I have no interest in him stopping. I hit him up the minute he posted. I literally DM'd him. I was like, yo, bro. I was like, I'm gonna be all over this, but thank God I'm so glad. That's all I said. He's not gonna
stop. And he's not gonna stop. And now his kids are getting older. Before he was just playing for fun. Maybe now he's playing for reputation. Even though he has it already. We don't know what he's thinking. That's a ridiculous statement. Bro, he was playing for fun before. He's like Tom Brady in this motherfucker. He's going through a divorce. That nigga might lose $200 million. He don't care. He still was at this Sunday's football game.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He's gang. He's gang. And now we're talking about Greg. Greg was doing this shit for fun. He's a basketball player. Greg is a basketball player. Now we're talking about him doing this shit for reputation. He used to do this shit for fun. Now he's going to do this shit for reputation.
All right, but is it going to be like, are we talking, all right.
We're talking at least 2, 3, or 4 more years of Greg Medina. Is if I know the right Greg Medina that I'm talking about.
Okay. All right. Let's say you're right. Let's say we'll go the high end and we'll say 4 more years of Greg Medina.
Yeah.
How many championships do they win?
None, because they're in the valley, and I'm coming for your neck. I'm coming for your neck.
That just turned so quickly.
I'm coming for your neck. Nah, but he knows how I am. I'm never going to say he's going to get it. I'm in the valley. He's in the valley. You got the Savages. You got the Warriors.
What have any of these people done?
The Savage picked up a bunch of head coaches, from what I just heard.
But they got nothing.
Dave Loeb's been around forever. He's fucking around with the Savage.
They fell flat on their face. I was
You're welcome.
#1 avid supporter saying, yes, I like everything.
All right, so look, let's just make this clear. I was on the Warriors as the OC. I was the OC for the Warriors. And now I'm playing again, and I'm on Hazleton Mustangs, okay? When we played the Warriors, it was for playoff spot. Hold on. When I was on the Warriors, we were playing for the potential playoff spot against the Savage. They got Kasim. Kasim's a monster. You don't want to see Kasim at full potential. You don't. But we beat them, okay? And we got our spot. Y'all gotta respect what respect is due.
Bro, you all did way and I'm not even talking that. I'm looking at the whole year last year. The Warriors impressed me way.
Bro, we didn't have none of our star players. Let's talk about it.
But I mean,
but let's talk about it real quick, because no one really knows. They all just talk shit. They just talk out their ass. Let's talk about it. We had one of the potential QBs in this league he got an offer he couldn't refuse, and he had to move. He had to move to get this job. Okay? So the quarterback we had to move to New Jersey for a job offer. He couldn't refuse. All right. And we all know Juju Jr. was going to be a problem in this league.
Definitely.
Definitely. That's without a say. That's without a doubt.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. So then you got the next player, we would say. We picked up Billy Neal. Billy Neal goes to jail for a murder charge. It is what it is. We lost Florida to suspension. And the greatest player of all time never played for the Warriors, Trent. Nigga goes pro. You can't hate on that.
No.
He went pro. Warriors have the most players that went pro out of any team in this league. Any team in this league. The Comanche, the Cyclones, the Vikings. How many players y'all had go pro? The Warriors have the most players that ever went pro. They go pro, bro. They make moolah. Okay? So losing the quarterback, losing your safety, losing your linebacker, losing your running back. And we still beat motherfuckers. That comes down to coaching. That comes down to coaching. And with the head coach that we had, Juju Sr., he did his damn thing. He put players in the position. Every week, shit was different. Every week.
Where's Juju now?
Where's Juju now?
Where is Juju now?
Where's Juju now?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know. We should make it a meme. We should make it a meme. Where's Juju now?
Where's Juju now?
We should make it a meme. But nonetheless, I'm not taking nothing away from the Warriors. They still got Dutch. I left the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? I'm on Hazleton now, but they still got Dutch.
Who's running the
They still got their guys.
Who's running the Warriors?
I don't know who's running the show. They learned from coach to keep shit quiet, okay? And they got shit quiet over there. I don't know nothing. And I used to be the OC. I don't know nothing.
I'm going to go find out.
You find out. You make it a job. Please tell me. I want to know. I don't know nothing.
I'm just going to start showing up to tryouts and practice. I'm just going to show up and see what happens. What? Are you here to try out? Nope.
Yeah.
Just here to talk to you guys.
Yeah. Bro, look, all I know is we made sure Florida was good to play this year. All right. So you got one of the best safeties in the league.
And he's cleared to play.
He's clear to play. He's clear to play.
He's with you guys. Or
no. Oh my God, I wish. Yeah. But he's not. He's not. He's on Mustangs. He's on the Mustang. Or the Warriors. My fault. Florida's on the Warriors. He's one of the best safeties in the fucking league. They got Dutch. You can't take nothing away from Dutch. You can't. They got a dude named Andreas. You can't take nothing from him. He's a baller. They got Toe Tap Joe. You can't take nothing from Toe Tap. He catches everything you throw at him. They got players, bro, and they got young guys that look up to these guys. So it's hard to break the Warriors. It's gonna be hard to break them. It's gonna be hard to break them.
Man, so see, maybe, man, I just feel like
they're on the Raps, dog. I don't know who's coaching over there. I don't know nothing.
This sounds, though, I mean, it just sounds like not a lot of people are going to be bad. Like, even last year, I don't feel like the discrepancy between the good and the bad is getting foggier and foggier and foggier.
Oh, it's getting foggier and foggier. Every team is good now.
Right. Like any team can win.
Any team could win, especially when you have my offensive lineman coach, Lewis. What's he on Facebook right now? Louis Tyrone?
Yeah.
He's over on the Comanche. That's scary.
Is he going to play? Very scary. Is he going to play?
Nah. He's I think he's a better coach than player.
Yeah.
Even though he made me retire as a player because the dude's so nice. I swear to God, we were practicing, and I'm not driving 2 hours away to get pancaked by this dude. I'm done. I'm coaching now. and now he's been coaching. He's been doing the coaching thing, and I've been in the gym, Lewis. So,
I think he might play. I'm telling you. I think Monk will convince him to play.
I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about his son. If Monk gets a hold of his son, we got a problem.
What does he play? Receiver?
Wide receiver, Lewis Jr. That nigga's a fucking problem. I don't mean to curse. I'm sorry. My phone fell. That's how much of a problem he is. Lewis Jr. is a problem. He should be in college right now, and he keeps playing GEFA. And I'm telling you, once you step into the GEFA, bro, it grips your life up.
Kasim's going Comanche.
Kasim's back on the Comanche?
I think he's going Comanche.
What about Abdul?
That I don't know about.
All right.
I think Kasim will, after him going and watching that championship game.
He was on the sideline. Monk didn't kick him off.
Well,
he kicked me off though.
I was there, and I was, we were running and I just felt like the conversation me, him, and Country had together.
So you're telling me, hold on. You're telling me the Savage, Kasim's not on a Savage? Kasim's back where he was on the Comanche.
I think that by when the season rolls around,
you know that emoji.
I'm just saying. I'm
a player now. I'm allowed to run my mouth.
I 100% think he'll be on a Comanche when the season starts. Yes, not Abdul, but yes.
They still got brown sugar.
Yes.
All right. So this is how I always will look at this league. I don't care what you're talking about. You need to have a head coach. You need to have a quarterback. Now, what teams in this league have a head coach and got a quarterback?
Do we have to write them down?
No, there's not many. You got the Cyclones.
Well, we don't even know who the head coach of the Cyclones is.
Is Brent's not the head coach?
No, he's done.
Bullshit. I'll see it when I believe it.
He's done. There's no way.
I'll see it when I believe it.
I bet
he's like Ben Roethlisberger. I'll see it when I believe it.
I would say you got the Cyclones, you got the Comanche. I mean, the Vikings.
They never know who their quarterback is, so they're iffy.
Right. So you don't really have one.
And if you got LaShawn going back to the Tomahawks, they're back in the picture because of that.
Right. I guess you don't have too many.
You don't have too many.
You don't really know. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, some of the things about, and this is.
Hey, what about the Bolts?
Who?
The Bolts. The new team. Boosie's new team he got coming in the league.
Okay.
I heard they got like 2-3 quarterbacks over there.
Okay.
Boosie's been around forever.
Are they as good as him?
As a player, we're not worried about Boosie as a player.
Right.
But as an owner,
right,
you need to be worried about Boosie.
They're in what, Bloomsburg?
It says the Valley Bolts, which is a very big area.
I would say they're in Bloomsburg.
Yes. Yeah. I would say that's their center spot.
3 quarterbacks, huh? I'll message.
I don't know if they got 3. I'm saying Boosie's not stupid. He's been in the league forever. Now, as a player, we all know what it is. But as an owner, that's a different issue.
Right.
That's like Tony Romo. Okay? Tony Romo as a player, we all know he's trash. But as an owner, if he ever owned a team or was a GM, we know he would be amazing.
I just need to see it. I haven't seen him because I thought he owned before.
Yeah, he owned before.
So I don't know.
It's just that area, dog. That Berwick and Bloomsburg area.
Yeah, I agree.
If you get the right recruiting, it could be a whole fucking curveball.
Are they in the mountain?
I hope so.
What about what about the Spartans, Zane's team?
I didn't get to see them last year, so I'm not really too sure on them.
They had one.
I like the Thunder, but they're not here no more.
Right, they're gone.
Yeah, whatever team's like 3 hours away, bro. Like, find another league. I mean, I don't even mean to talk trash, but damn, I'm not traveling 3 hours and then 3 hours home. That's crazy.
Right.
That's crazy. So I'd rather a couple teams in Allentown and such and such.
I agree. I would like to. Yeah, going Pittsburgh. I would rather go closer to Philly than Pittsburgh.
Right. Pittsburgh's 6 hours away.
Right. And you still have Allentown, Reading.
So this is another thing. This is another thing motherfuckers need to worry about. Their schedule. Who traveled? You know what I'm saying? Who made it to those far games? And do they count if those far games and those teams aren't in the league no more? Do they even count?
Right.
So the scheduling committee got they're going to have a whole shitstorm on their hands.
I think they meet this month, don't they?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. I'm a player now. And my boys from the Cyclones, they rejuvenated your boy. They had what's his name? Matthews, and what's the other dude's name?
Matthews
and the other guy they got.
I don't know.
He's a shit talker. I forget his name. But they killed it at tight end last year.
Trey Gilchrist?
Yes, sir. That's the name.
Yeah, I think the Cyclones, I mean, I just feel like
they're still playing.
I know. I feel like they're done though, man. I still feel like they're done. Like I
know.
All right, so let me ask you. All right, so who wins first, Monk or the Cyclones? Who wins the next championship?
The Hazleton Mustangs.
Oh my god. I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, write it down right there on your pad. Write it down. You know I'm coming for their head top.
Bro, you better figure out a way. All right.
You know the quarterback we got. You seen them that day?
What was about to come out of my mouth is you better figure out a way to keep that motherfucker on your team. That's all I'm. He's there. The first time your left tackle gives him a fucking lookout block, and this motherfucker gets smacked in the mouth. I promise you, you got to figure out a way to be like, yo, bro, that won't happen again.
That's not my problem.
That's Justin
McNulty's. That's Justin McNulty's. That's Justin McNulty's problem. Nope. And that's Brandon's problem.
Nope. Because I tell you right now that it is a lot harder to get up and go do this for fun when you have that versus not having that. So
right. And from what I've seen, and I've been at every practice, he's damn near been at an 8 out of 10. Okay. Now he's traveling, but we also got to.
Where's he coming from? Where's he coming from?
Oh my God, bro!
Where's he coming from, though?
Huh? Harrisburg.
Wow. Oh, that's not that bad.
That's not that bad. No, I got a guy traveling from West Virginia.
That's what I mean. That's bad.
You know, what's up? He sets the bar real high, real high.
Right. If you have that guy, it makes it hard for everybody else to complain.
Yeah, if I hear one person complain, I ain't hearing it. And like I said, I got the Airbnb. So if they need to sleep on Friday, sleep over Friday, and go to practice Saturday, I got it.
I like the McNulty's there. I
love it. Bro, with Coach and the McNulty's, it's something serious. But go ahead, move on to the next subject. Move on. Go ahead.
You gotta stop telling me to move on. I feel like
No, we
I
going to
knocked
the
your
next
phone down.
subject. We ain't talking about Hazleton right now because you're gonna get me pumped up, and my girlfriend's ready to knock me out.
All right. That's the only other team I had to talk about right now. All right, so here, let me ask you this. This is a question league-wide.
League-wide.
Based on the way it's all setting up, right? Let's say we set up and we have, let's just say there's 16 teams. Somehow we folded and we ended up getting to 16, right?
Cool.
Do you believe, like, in the way things are rolling, and I know we used to do crossovers and all this other bullshit, do you think there's a time to look at a divisional setup where we're saying, all right, we're gonna put us in groups of 4, right? Break us up in groups of 4. We're gonna play ourselves, and then, to be honest,
that's 8 games.
Here's what I would do though. I would double up those games like we do in the NFL. I know this is, but I would double
8
those
games.
up.
So you need 2 crossovers.
No, that's only 6 games. You're playing each team.
Okay.
There's 4 in each. You're playing,
yeah, right.
Right. So then you have 4. Then you have 4 games where you can play another
4 crossovers.
Well, no, don't even do a crossover. You pick another. So you would pick one team from each one, sort of. You know what I mean? So yeah, crossovers, but like, right. So you don't have to pick a whole division if you don't want. You could do.
You would do 2 in the North Division and 2 in the South Division. You do 4 crossover games. We want the Vikings. Okay, I don't know. I'm just talking.
Now we're picking.
Yeah. But I'm just talking shit.
Do you think that would be like, so right now, if I thought about it, so it would be is the Shock still here? Shock. Why?
Yeah, I didn't see their name. Yo, I didn't see their name on his list. James Summerson just posted a list of the teams that folded.
They didn't fold though.
I didn't see their name on that list.
Well, they're still playing.
So that shit went right over my head.
So that would be Shock, Warriors.
They're in the Valley.
Yeah, but it would be Shock. It would be Shock,
how many teams do we need in the Valley?
Yes, I'm saying if you align teams, right? I'm trying to pick what would be your division. It would be, who would it be?
Bro, all right, so let's just talk about the Valley since the Mountain's so weak. Let's just talk about the Valley. Valley.
Hey, the Mountain are the champs there, bro. So
all right, the champs are over there. Okay. And I'm not taking nothing from Thor. He got the best. Let me take that back. He got one of the best arenas that we play in.
Oh, give me this. What's the best?
His field. He got the concession stand.
You said one of. You said one of. What's the best?
I don't know.
His would have to be the best.
It would have to be,
because even
I don't want to give him that.
There's
he
been
already
nicer
won. I'm not giving him
that, but not the whole thing.
All right. Well, I played him when it rained and it was a mud bowl.
You played where?
We played there.
No, but I'm saying the whole atmosphere that he has.
All right. So it's the best field. They got the best team. They got the best concession stand. Yeah. They got the best organization right now, you could say.
Probably the best fan base.
Definitely the best fan base. They fuck with that
that cowbell shit, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, bro. All right. They got it.
So Thor, listen, here's the funny thing about, and then I talk Thor, if it boggles my mind, like he's a guy that comes into this from a situation nowhere like we were, right? Like we grew up athletes and right. So he tries to play. I watched some of that film. I'll be the first. I didn't think Thor was ever a really great football player, but I totally understood that he understood football, but he just never did it.
Right. If you can't do